Hey guys, it's Benji. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to share to you what are the reality and expectations when applying or getting a job here in Singapore. But before that, help me like, share, comment down below, and help me click the subscribe button. Singapore, though it is physically small, Singapore is considered one of the most economic giant here in Southeast Asia. Now, why I chose or why I like living and working here in Singapore? There are three main reasons why I like working here in Singapore. Number one, it's clean. Number two, it's safe. And number three, it's convenient. What do you need to prepare when coming here in Singapore is your budget. Alright, just to add up, coming here in Singapore, you have to have that budget. And please don't rely to your friends working and living here in Singapore because they themselves, they have their own priorities. It's all true. Safe, clean, and convenient working and living here in Singapore. But of course, as what I've said on my previous video, before coming here in Singapore, what I thought if we say Singapore, they're all Chinese. No guys, Singapore is a multiracial country with the blends of Malay, Chinese, Indians, and English cultures and religions. Alright, so when you come here, you'll see different races. It's a very diverse country. That includes also a Filipino working here, some Koreans, Taiwanese, Indonesians. So you'll see how diverse this country is. Okay? So of course, going back to the reality or the expectations coming here in Singapore in applying for a job, number one that you have to know is your resume. Usually in the Philippines, the resume is like 3 to 5 pages. But here in Singapore, as much as possible, it's 1 to 2 pages only. Try to put all the most important details, your qualifications, work experiences, your degree, personal details, and your trainings. That's it guys. No need to put 3 to 5 pages. The HR or the company won't read all the details, especially when they're dealing of a lot of applicants. Yes, a lot of applicants. You're not the only one. Alright, so number two. Of course, if you're a foreigner coming here in Singapore, you should put your current photo and your current address. Okay, don't put your photo like 3 years ago. You should put at least like a month ago or 6 months ago. Okay, and the most important thing is put your Singapore address. Usually, if you're gonna put your Philippine address, of course, the HR will think most likely this applicant it's still outside of Singapore. So if I were you, put your Singapore address, or maybe this is just a tip, you can ask your friends what's their address at the same time. And of course, their mobile phone number. So when coming here in Singapore, you should buy your own SIM card and edit your resume with your current address at the same time your Singapore mobile number. So number three, there are 4 ways in applying a job here in Singapore. Alright, 4 ways. It's either through an online application. If I say online application, these are the job sites. I'm going to mention few. We have the JobStreet.Sg, JobsDB, and of course Headhunter as well. Number 2, we have the apps or applications. Nowadays, aside from visiting a website, for example, from the other job sites, you can also check the other applications on your smartphones. Let's say, for example, we have the Gumtree. It's Gumtree. It's an application wherein you can find accommodation, find a job, etc., etc. And also JobsDB, I think they have already applications, so you just have to search on your smartphones. Alright, so when you downloaded those applications, you just have to maybe like create a profile or register or log in, wherein it says all your expertise, your experiences as an individual, that you're applying for this job, that you're the most qualified one. Okay? And number 3, of course, hard work pays off. Okay, this is going through walk-ins. Walk-ins, walking from here and there, here and there, here and there. That's true. Of course, if you really have that perseverance and determination getting a job through walk-ins, the good thing about walk-ins is that you're not going to pay anything. It's a direct job. So, as what I've said on my previous video, that you don't have to pay any placement fee. So all you have to do is the monthly cost of living, the food allowance, and transportation. But of course, you have to send resume online and go walk-ins. So tips from my friends when coming here, going through walk-ins, maybe you should print like 10 copies of resume going from this company to that company, aside from sending online early in the morning. Okay? For number 4, as what I've said, agency. The agency is the third party who will employ for the company's side. Now, in applying for an agency, it will cost you 5,500 to 6,000 Singapore dollar. That will cost you in 210,000 pesos to 220,000 pesos. Yes, you have to pay that one if you want to get a job here in Singapore. And of course, when you're hired, you get a job, you're gonna be working and living in Singapore. Of course, you're gonna experience what I've been experiencing for a couple of years. It's very safe, it's very clean, it's very convenient. Going to work, it's very convenient on my side. Alright guys, so see you on my next videos. I'll try to be more informative. For more questions, just comment down below and help me click the subscribe button. Bye!